for time immemorial. We were the original stewardesses of the land. We would set fires that would clear all of this brush and ferns and sorrel and all that to clear up the floor so that room for new redwoods could grow. It didn't hurt anything. The nutrients in the soil would actually get recycled, and it would go towards making trees that are this big, which is pretty awesome. Also, we look at everything and it has a spirit, whether it's the tree, this plant, everything has a spirit. It's alive. It has a heartbeat. So, for example, like, we would not cut down trees necessarily. We would wait for them to fall over because that was their time. That was the end of their time. And what my people would do was they would make canoes that were big enough for families. Those would usually be ocean kayaks or canoes. And then we would make some for the river that the men would use for fishing. And in a native canoe, in a native canoe, there was actually the head, the heart, and the kidneys. And so, like, those were some, we literally looked at everything as like a body, a spirit, a living being. We also would strip the bark of the trees and use it for grass skirts. And we would also use the bark for houses and furniture, lots of different things, like houses, sweat houses, dance houses, and a bunch of different things that we could use the whole redwood tree for. We didn't let any part go to waste. We also would dance. When we would dance, everything would be celebrated. So for example, we would always dance our dresses. So we'd put the skirt on and then we'd dance it so that it could sing. We had shell dresses that we would also dance to sing, so that they were living on forever and ever. The reason I bring that up is because back when the, I can't remember what it was called, but it was the Native American Act that they made us stop dancing back in 1888. They restricted us of dancing, and so we would have to have secret ceremonies. We would hide our dresses, hide our regalia, because if they found out, they would take it away and take us to jail. So we would take them out and we'd shake them so they could sing, and so that they were living on forever. And I think that, like, it was such a rough time for, like, the Native Americans, but we lived on through it. We are still here. We are able to dance today and celebrate, like, all of our traditional ceremonies. Sorry, guys. But I'm just so grateful to be here and with these redwoods because they hold so much, like, history, and, like, there's so much history here today that I live on through, you live on through. We have survived and adapted every single day through this hard pandemic, and, like, I see survivability in me, I see it in the Native people, I see it in the trees, and I see it in all of you guys. And I think that is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.